Hey everybody, it's Gemini Curls, aka Niqua, and welcome to my channel. So I'm just going to do a quick video talking about a new hairstyle that I've been trying out, which you could probably guess is cornrows, aka a cornrow set or a flat braid out. So I'm just going to really briefly turn around and let you guys see the back, and then just kind of go into what made me try this and yada yada blah blah. So here's the back. I've got 2 cornrows on each side for a total of 4, and it took me maybe about an hour or so to fully install them. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of background on what made me try this style before I take the actual braids out and let you see what the set looks like. So a little bit of background. When I was younger, you know, like middle school, elementary school age, I could cornrow, but I was never proficient at it. Like I never got to the point where I could just make rows of straight cornrows and have them all look uniform and all look even and just look neat. You know, like I could cornrow, I could get a flat braid to someone's scalp, but I just didn't have that proficiency. And I only really did that around those ages, like, you know, from 10 up to maybe 12 or 13 is when I really would cornrow. But I wasn't really very concerned with it because, I mean, I had a relaxer and I didn't really care for my hair. I just kind of styled it to try to imitate a look or, you know, whatever. I didn't really understand hair care at that point. So I, excuse me. So once I got out of that age range and got into like high school and whatnot, I never really attempted to cornrow anybody's hair, my own or anyone else's. And it got to the point where I didn't know how to cornrow anymore. I mean, I knew what they were supposed to look like, but the mechanics of it, the actual what to do with each finger and how to make this pattern appear, I didn't know. And that really annoyed me after I did my big chop, because I would see people do like twa styles and you know, just different hairstyles where they would have like maybe cornrows on the side or have the front cornrowed in a pretty pattern or something, and I couldn't do that. And it really frustrated me because it was something that I was able to do earlier in my life, though I was never proficient at it. But I was just like, you know, this is ridiculous. This is a skill that every black girl should know. You know, to be honest, that's really how I feel about it. Every black girl should know how to cornrow hair. And the fact that I couldn't really annoyed me. So I promised myself that, you know, having natural hair, I would learn how to cornrow and I would be able to cornrow my entire head and do it myself. So I was really inspired when I saw PG Niecy's French braid out or 2 pigtail braid out. I don't remember exactly what the title of her video is, but essentially she just does 2 cornrows going, you know, down the sides of her head and has like these beautiful fluffy stretched out elongated curls. And I was just like, yo, that's so simple, I should be able to do that. I'm gonna learn how to do that. So in order to help me practice, I went out and bought this mannequin head from Sally's Beauty Supply store. You can see she still actually has some cornrows going on here. But yeah, I would just practice on her all the time, and it got to after I watched, you know, a few YouTube tutorials on how to cornrow, my 2 favorites of which are actually on my blog, GeminiCurls.blogspot.com. And once I got the mechanics of it down and I could just do it whenever I picked up my mannequin head, I said, okay, I'm gonna start it on myself. So yeah, that's basically what made me get to the point where I could cornrow and actually put these 4 in my head, and I'm really happy about it, really excited. So this that you're seeing here is actually my 3rd 4 cornrow set, and I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what I did the very first time I tried it, the second time I tried it, up to this 3rd time where I felt comfortable enough to actually film it and show you guys. So the very first time I tried to do a cornrow set, I sprayed my hair down with a mix of water, conditioner, and oil, which is in this spray bottle here. This is, what conditioner is this? I don't remember. Okay, this is Suave Naturals Coconut Conditioner. So I put that in the spray bottle, hair all over. I put Suave Naturals coconut conditioner, some water, and some grapeseed oil in here. And I just sprayed down, I had my hair divided in half at this point, sprayed down each half of my hair to get it where I could detangle it. And I detangled using this wide tooth comb, which I will be doing a review on very soon, but different video. And once I had my hair all detangled, what I did was I kind of wanted to experiment for what would give me the best set. So on the right side of my head, I just used that spray of water, conditioner, and oil. I didn't add any additional product to my hair to hold it or style it or anything, just that spray. And on the other side, on top of that spray, I actually used the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. So I did the spray and then this styler on top before I did these two cornrows, the first time I did this set. And that one turned out okay. I actually liked the side without the Curl Enhancing Smoothie on it better. It just had more definition, it wasn't as frizzy, and I kind of felt like the mixing of the conditioner, water, oil, and the Curl Enhancing Smoothie gave me like buildup. My hair felt really waxy when I rinsed out that set. So, yeah, I won't be doing that mix again. The second time I did it, I actually, obviously detangled my hair with conditioner and water, and what I did was I used a mix of shea and cocoa butter and various natural oils plus a little bit of honey that I have in this container right here. I'll just show it to you. It's really fluffy. It's fluffy when you get into it, but it's actually kind of stiff and firm a little bit to the touch. So I really like this as a styler and like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a pomade. I use this to like lay down my edges when I want a slick look instead of gel or conditioner. This works really, really well. So I put this on the right side of my head the second time I did this set, and on this side of my head I used the Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner, or Giovanni Direct Leave-In for short. So I used this plus a topping of organic coconut oil that I just put in this little 3-ounce squeeze travel container. And I liked that set. I felt like the side that had the butter mix on it held better, but both were really soft, and I liked the set in general. So this time I wanted to use the same product on both sides because I was really comfortable doing my cornrows, and I felt like it would be good to just have the same have the same consistency on both sides because I was kind of done experimenting at that point. So this time what I used was, for my moisturizer slash leave-in, was the Curl Creme Brulee by Curls. I've actually featured this product in one of my really, really early videos where I did wash and go. That's how you know it was old, because I don't do wash and goes anymore. But I've never actually done a review on this product alone, I don't think, so that'll be coming soon as well. But I absolutely love how this stuff smells, and it gives really good moisture. So I used this on top of my freshly, I don't want to say co-washed, but just conditioned. I just used, a bunch of conditioner, and detangled and rinsed my hair without shampooing prior to. So freshly conditioned and rinsed hair, I put in the Curl Creme Brulee by Curls, and then on top of that I used another butter whip, but this one does not have cocoa butter in it. This is shea butter, coconut oil, grapeseed oil. Did I use any other oil? Oh, castor oil. So it's shea butter, castor oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, and then a little bit of the Suave Naturals aloe vera rainforest conditioner or something like that. I'll post a picture of it now. So yeah, that conditioner is in with the shea butter, castor oil, grapeseed oil, and coconut oil in this mix, and this one is actually very, very fluffy compared to the other one. It's really, really light and easy to spread. And that's basically what I was going for with the addition of the conditioner. I wanted to keep it really, really fluffy. So yeah, so I did the curls creme brulee and then that whip on top, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and take these down for you. Yesterday I put some coconut oil on my scalp, and I'm gonna add a little bit more coconut oil to the braids now. It's a little bit solidified because it's not cold in here, but it's just cool. So I'm gonna have to squeeze. So I've got about that much oil, I hope you can see. And I'm just gonna spread it out. You can see my hands are really shiny now. And I'm basically just gonna tap it into the braids before I take them out. And just smooth it on the ends. Okay, so now my hair is fully coated in the oil, and I'll probably speed up this portion of the video just so you can see, you know, the final results faster. So keep watching. Okay guys, so all of the cornrows are out, and I love this set. It gives me such big, pretty, chunky waves. I like it even better than a regular braid out, and that's mainly because with the cornrows you get more movement because the hair is in all of these little individual locks, whereas with braids, you can braid a section, and then have three sections, three locks in each section. And then when you let your braids finish drying and take them out and fluff them, then you have, smaller little tendrils, but at the end of the day, they're all kind of connected to that one section at the base. Whereas all of these little tendrils have their own little section because they were, each added into the cornrows. And if I want to break them up further, then I can do that. But I just like the freedom of styling that it gives me. With braid outs or twist outs or any of the traditional natural hair sets, you have to kind of plan how you want your hair to lay in advance. Whereas with this, I can easily just kind of flip some of my hair over to whichever side I want them to go, because they're in these little individual tendrils, and just play with it a little bit, and you know, then I've got the style that I want. Now obviously I would have to play a little bit more and fuss up my roots so that they blend better, but you know, there's lots of freedom here. You know, I can pin it up, make a little bouffant, and clip some back. Like, there's so much freedom with the cornrow set, and that's why I really, really like it. Plus, the cornrows themselves are a style that I can wear out and still feel like I look put together and neat without thinking like, oh my gosh, I've got 8 chunky braids in my hair. I can't step out of the house for the next day or so while I let them air dry. Like, I can step out of the house with my cornrows and still feel like I'm cute and I'm put together, and you know, I won't necessarily look like I'm setting my hair. I think of walking out the house in like 8 braids the equivalent of walking out of the house in like rollers. It's just not something I'm gonna do. But I really, really like it. I plan to do these more often. I really want to switch to the 2 braids, like the, you know, the pigtails like PG Nisi did in the video that originally inspired me, but I stuck with 4 just because I didn't want to have so much hair to work with that I got overwhelmed when I was first learning how to install cornrows on my own head. So yeah, I love it. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up, and please don't mind the gap in the back. That'll be fixed when I fluff up my parts with my awesome comb right here. But you know, just so you can see the set itself, I'll get a little bit closer to the camera so you can see the hair is kind of, oh no. Okay guys, so my camera just died and I had to switch to my backup camera, which does not have a viewfinder. So I'm really, really hoping you guys can see me. The lens is pointed right at me, so I'm hoping I'm right in frame. But I left off just showing you guys my hair, and I'm just going to kind of get closer so you guys can see it all the way around. As you can see, my edges are pushed back a little bit, and that's because my roots are really tender and sensitive, and that's stemming from, you know, relaxer and braid days. So like, it's really easy to kind of pull on the hairs up here, which I discovered as I was cornrowing my hair. So I try to start my cornrows a little bit further back, and that just gives me a little bit more of a pushed back look. And so that's why, you know, the pattern isn't starting like right up here, because I'm trying to be, you know, sensitive to the fact that it's really easy to pull hair out from, like, you know, the first 2 or so inches of my hair. So this is what it looks like from the front, and again, ignore the part in the back because that'll go away once I fluff it up, which you all will see in my next video of the day, which is not a hair video, but I still think you guys will enjoy it. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to turn around, and again, I really, really hope you guys can see this. You know, the curl is really, really defined. My hair is really, really soft, and it's got great movement because all of the little tendrils, all of the little curls are individual units unto themselves, not little broken up pieces from a larger braid. So I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. That is really, really encouraging to me. For all of my subbies, thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this journey. I really appreciate your support, and you won't be disappointed because I have some things in place now where I'm able to record and upload much more regularly, so you'll see more of me. And if you're new, join my gems, join the Gemini Nation, and subscribe to my channel. Again, this is Niqua, aka Gemini Curls, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.